Hello students, good morning. Welcome to the class of English. We have already done with 2 classes of active English. Yes, when we are in the school, we learn not only from books, but we do learn some good manners. Yes, so when we are at home, it is important that we do learn this good manners at home as well and communicate with our elders and young ones properly and communicate with them with good language. So for that we use some polite words. Yes, can you tell me some of the polite words? Yes, what can you see on your screen? There are some of the polite words. They are also called as magical words. Yes, let's see which words are they. Please, sorry, excuse me, thank you. Why do we use these words? Yes, when we use these words in our communication with our elders or with our young ones, it shows that we carry good manners, and we do have good manners, and we will work with good manners. Please we use when we request somebody to give us something. Sorry when we do something wrong, when we hurt somebody, so immediately we should be using the word sorry. Excuse me when you sneeze, or when you want something, or if you don't know the name of some person and if you want something, you can ask them to excuse me. We also use word thank you when we get something from somebody, so we should definitely say thank you. Like someone gives a glass of water or shares their own things with us, so we should, after returning them, say thank you. Let's look at the video what words they are talking about.
How's your lunch, Chris?
It smells great. Mrs. Harris, the lunch lady, was really nice. She even noticed my new shirt.
Oh, she didn't say anything to me. In fact, Miss Harris seemed a little grumpy when I asked for food.
Maybe you didn't use polite words when you asked for it.
Really? How did you ask for your food?
Well, when I got to the front of the lunch line, Mrs. Harris was facing the other way. So I said, "Excuse me, Mrs. Harris." And she turned around and asked me what I wanted to eat for lunch. So I asked, "May I have some chicken, carrots, and yogurt, please?" She told me, "Yes, you may," and then put lots of food on my tray. I said, "Thank you very much." And then she said, "You're welcome. That's a nice shirt, young man." She was very nice.
Wow, you're right. She was nice to you.
How did you ask for your food, Peter?
I said, "Give me some fish, green beans, and yogurt." And then she gave me my food. But she didn't say anything to me.
Peter, she was probably grumpy because you didn't use polite words.
Oh, but which words are polite words?
Well, Words like please, thank you, and excuse me.
How do I use them? Can I use them anytime?
Sure. When you ask for something like food, you should say, may I please have some food? And always say thank you when someone does something nice for you.
Oh, and what about excuse me?
When you need to get someone's attention, but that person is busy, you should say, excuse me, to let them know that you would like to talk to them.
Just like you said to Miss Harris. Wow, Chris, you know so much about being polite. Thanks for helping me. Hey, I just used a polite word. Woohoo!
Yeah, way to go, Peter!
All right. Can we please eat our lunch now? I'm hungry.
Yes, we may.
So, today we are going to learn to use some other words which are also polite words in our active English chapter number 1. We have to make questions using words shall or. We have to make questions, and whenever you make questions you have to add a question mark at the end. Let's look at the first one. Go by train, go by bus. These are the clues given to us. We have to frame questions by using the word shall or. How are you going to frame? Shall we go by train or shall we go by bus? Shall we go by train or shall we go by bus? At the end you will add a question mark. Which punctuation mark are you going to use? Question mark. We are framing questions. Number 2. Go for a swim, have a picnic. Go for a swim, have a picnic. How are you going to write? Shall we go for a swim or shall we have a picnic? Shall we go for a swim or shall we have a picnic? Children, while reading, you have to copy down and you have to write in your rough books. So you need to be with your rough books and pencils along with you. Number 3. Go today, go tomorrow. Go today, go tomorrow. Shall we go today or shall we go tomorrow? Shall we go today or shall we go tomorrow? Number 4. Do our homework or listen to the radio. Do our homework or listen to the radio. Shall we do our homework or shall we listen to the radio? Shall we do our homework or shall we listen to the radio? Question mark. Now, let's proceed to the next activity. Question number 2. Before we start with that, we will revise with some of the past tense words. First one, swim, swam. What is the past tense of swim? Swam. Cry, cried. Cry, cried. Sing, sang. Sing, sang. Number 4, sink, sank. Sink, sank. Number 5, climb, climbed. Climb, climbed. We will learn to use these past tense by using sentences, by framing sentences. So you have to finish the sentences using the word like. Using the word like. Let's start with first example is we have to frame a sentence with the word swam. What do the fish do? They swim in the water. They swim. Same way we have to use in our own sentence. He swam like a fish. He swam like a fish. We move on to our activity. Number 1, baby cried. Baby, and what is the clue given? Cried. The girl cried like a baby. The girl cried like a baby. Number 2, bird sang. Bird sang. Maya sang. Maya sang like a bird. Maya sang like a bird. Monkeys climbed. Monkeys climbed. Have you seen monkeys climbing and jumping from one tree to another so quickly, so swiftly? Yes. Here the boys climbed like monkeys. The boys climbed like monkeys. So today we have done with 2 exercises, 2 topics we have learned. In the first one we have learned to frame questions by using the words shall or. And in the second exercise, in the second topic, we have learned to finish the sentences using the word like. In the second one, we have learn to finish the sentences using the word like. Let's move on to our activity. The first question is based on the first activity and the second question is based on the second activity. First one, make question using shall or. Buy some sweets or eat our oranges. Buy some sweets or eat our oranges. So you have to start with shall we, and you have to complete this question by adding the question mark at the end, and you have to use the given clues. Buy some sweets, eat our oranges. Number 2 is based on the second activity. Finish the sentences using like. Stone sank. Stone sank. Yes, you have to complete this sentence by using stank word. The ship, the blank is given, and you have to finish this sentence by completing the correct answer. So, children, we have learned 2 topics and the importance of polite words. Polite words are very much important in our communication. Each and every person doing any work for us is very important, as they do help us. So we need to be polite to them, and we should be aware that they are elders or young ones, whoever they are. We need to be very polite, and when we be polite with them, the environment becomes very when we be polite with our surrounding people, our surrounding becomes friendly to us, and in such positive environment only we love to grow. So remember to use these polite words. Thank you. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. See you in the next class. Till then, bye.